Hey everyone! While I proudly take a stand with Agent Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks in that there's nothing better than a good cup of joe, I will admit to loving tea also. So today, let's take a look at a teapot, an assortment of teas from a company called Tea Beyond. Okay, before we actually take a look at the teapot and make some tea, I wanted to show you the box that the teapot comes in. Again, the company is called Tea Beyond, and they make several different kinds of teapots and teas. And so I just want to specify that I have the clear glass butterfly teapot. This is a 24-ounce teapot, and you can find out more information about the company here at their URL. So here is a picture of the teapot, and in my opinion, it's a beautifully designed teapot. You can see that it has a slightly pinkish butterfly on the lid of the teapot, and the dots on the teapot represent tea drops. Let me just rotate the teapot around so you can see it from all angles. And so the teapot comes with a glass lid with a butterfly, a strainer insert so that you can make tea with loose tea leaves, and the teapot itself. The tea assortment comes with a variety of teas: Earl Grey loose tea, jasmine tea, caramel black tea, and several of what Tea Beyond calls flowering teas. These are a combination of flower teas and green teas. The tea artisan wraps each flower bud with lots of green tea leaves. And so when the flower tea expands in the hot water, you get a beautiful flower in the center as well as the green tea around the edges. In addition to being beautiful, with these flower tea combos, you know how some people like to drink flower teas and other people like to only drink leaf teas? Well, now both people can drink tea together. Of course, everyone has their own favorite way of making tea. With this teapot, which is a 24-ounce teapot, if you're going to make loose tea, I recommend placing the insert into the teapot, then add 3 to 4 teaspoons of loose tea into the strainer, pour in your hot water, put on the lid, and let steep for 4 to 5 minutes. If you're going to make one of the flowering teas, what I like to do, of course you can put the flower tea bulb into the tea strainer, but what I like to do is to remove the tea strainer, place the flowering tea bulb directly into the teapot, pour in your hot water, and I like to pour the hot water so it doesn't directly hit the flower bulb, and then place on the lid. That gives the flower the room of the entire teapot in which to expand. Okay, so let's make some tea. And right now I'm going to demo making one of these flowering teas. So I'm going to open the flowering tea, and here's what's inside. Just so you can see a close-up, the dried flower has been wrapped with individual green tea leaves. Now we're going to place the flower tea into the teapot and fill the teapot with hot water. And here's the final tea after about 5 minutes of steeping. You can see the flower has fully unfolded. Now it's time to enjoy your cup of tea. Remember when pouring the tea, however, to be sure to hold the lid. This is a 24-ounce teapot, so depending on the size of your teacup, you'll get about 2 or 3 glasses of tea. Though of course, remember that you can always add water back to the teapot to enjoy more tea. And I recommend when the water level gets down to about 30%, that's when you can add more water. So this has been a look at the Tea Beyond Butterfly Teapot and Tea Beyond Flowering and Loose Tea Assortment Pack. I really like the teapot. It's beautifully designed, and while it may seem delicate, you can pour boiling water directly into the teapot itself. With the tea assortment pack, of course, the flowering teas are visually stunning and a lot of fun to make. My favorite, however, is probably the caramel black tea that came with the assortment pack. And I do have to point out that the Earl Grey that comes with the assortment pack is not your traditional Earl Grey. Instead of using the bergamot oil, they use lemon. So all in all, I really like this teapot and assortment tea collection. Tea Beyond is a really thoughtful company, and they make beautifully designed products and wonderfully tasting and artistically looking teas. So I hope this review has been helpful. If you'd like to see another review video that I've made, click right over there. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any more videos coming your way soon. Thanks a lot, and I look forward to seeing you next time.